Okay.
Where your snow? Nose. He just head, shoulder. He don't know how to move nose. Ear. Head.
Okay. And then, you told me you've heard him say dad once or twice, but not frequently. Are there any other, does he have specific sounds or positions that you can differentiate? So, I mean, obviously, I could tell he was mad earlier, so that, but is there a different sound for when he wants mom, or for when he
No.
wants to be all done with books and do something else? Okay.
No. He just stops whatever is boring him or whatever and does something else.
Okay. Does he have a certain cry or a way of calling you or mom?
No.
Okay. So I mostly have heard him do some vowel sounds like ah, and I thought I heard a D sound. Can you think about the sounds that he makes? Does he make any M's, P's, or B's? What, like when he's just playing and babbling?
That's a good question. I never thought of it that way. I can't say for certain either way. Maybe you'll hear it in the meantime.
Okay. And in his crib in the morning, does he cry when he wants to get up?
Not really. He not crying.
Not very often.
Okay.
Usually he just waits patiently for somebody to come get him.
Okay. Would you say it's pretty mannered, or are you constantly mocking the environment to keep him
You'll have to
from
ask that question
tantruming?
again. It kind of hung up.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Am I back?
Yeah, you're. Okay. I'm getting that your
Hear
internet
me?
connection is unstable, but if you try it again, it might work.
Okay. I was asking you, do you feel like he's a pretty easygoing, easy-mannered little guy?
For the vast majority of the time, yes. I don't know if you're hearing me or not.
Constantly modified. I am.
Okay. Like if you take him out in
I
public.
am.
Okay. If you take him out in public to a mall or anything like that, the vast majority of the time he's more well mannered than most other babies that I've noticed. He doesn't cry
Okay.
often or anything. He just keeps to himself while we're walking him in a crib. Or not a crib, a
Right,
stroller.
okay.
Yeah.
So does he have another book there? Or a
Yeah,
puzzle?
it's a book. He's trying to open it.
He try to eat.
Help him open it.
Okay.
There.
And then, you told me you've heard him say dad once or twice, but not frequently. Are there any other, does he have specific sounds or positions that you can differentiate? So, I mean, obviously, I could tell he was mad earlier, so that, but is there a different sound for when he wants mom, or for when he
No.
wants to be all done with books and do something else?
No. He just stops whatever is boring him or whatever and does something else.
Okay. Does he have a certain cry or a way of calling you or mom?
No.
Okay. Now that hand gesture that he just did, does he do that often?
Sometimes he looks at his hands. Sometimes like he's still amazed that he has hands. I guess.
Yeah. So that's more of an atypical behavior that we see in kids with autism.
Okay.
That we don't see in kids with just other developmental delays.
Yeah.
So part of autism is some of the odd behavior and repetitive behavior. So when he was on his back, kind of putting the magnetic tiles together and kind of watching that falls into that category.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to ask you to do a few things that with him that we really look for in autism, just so that I can be sure of what I'm seeing. And so I know you said he doesn't really respond to his name, but I want you to try one more time. Can you go ahead and call his name one time, Dad?
Ryan. Ryan.
Okay. That's pretty typical, right?
Yeah.
Now, is there something kind of hanging on the wall that we could point to? So what I would want Mom to do is sort of sit in front of him and take her index finger and go right across his face and be like, look at that. But I need you to be pointing to something on the wall.
There's nothing.
Or if we put an object in the corner.
Okay. Put something over there against the wall, huh? Yeah. Just go ahead. No,
Red
just
toy.
Put it up against. No, just put it on the ground. On the ground.
What?
Against the.
I'm just going to see what he plays with next. What does that red tablet looking like toy do?
So it's an ABCD thing.
Okay. Okay, so we're actually going to try both of the things we just did one more time, but I think we need to turn that toy off.
Okay. And take it away? Yeah, when we're downstairs, rough housing, so to speak, and he wants to be chased and stuff. I'll throw the ball at him, and he loves that. He just tries to hide a little bit, and I'll hit him with the ball, and he likes that. He'll take the ball and bring it back to me to hit him again.
Okay. Would Mom be willing to play one of those games with him, whether it's head, shoulders, knees, and toes, or she started to do this little piggy, anything like that? I'd like to watch them play.
Okay, play some game with him. Maybe if the blocks weren't in front of him, he might actually.
So what might he do if he weren't playing with the blocks and she did that? Would he look at her or laugh?
What is he usually? Does he laugh or anything when you usually play piggy with him?
When
What does he
I play-
usually do? Yes.
Yeah.
He does? He laughs?
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes it and he claps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you say was he looking at Mom's eyes?
He's looking at his toes as you were saying.
Okay. How would you say his eye contact is in general?
So it used to be that he would almost never look at people directly. If maybe a split second at the most. Lately, he started to make a lot more eye contact than he ever did, but it's still not like a normal baby. He still looks away a good amount, but you could definitely see a difference between now and before.
Okay. So sometimes he just stares off.
Yeah, he if we take him outside and he'll sometimes lay on the deck and just look at the birds and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Just enjoying the atmosphere.
So either with the ball or the car, I'd like Mom to see if Mom could do, I don't know if she wants to watch me, but you're gonna do ready, set, go, and throw the car at, and roll the car at him, and throw the ball at him. And I just want to see.
You want me to wave the ball?
So yeah, see if you, well, you kind of need him to turn around a little bit. So with the car, you're gonna roll it
Right.
on the carpet. Ready?
They cannot go, huh?
Let's see if we can swipe some of the tiles to the side. Those tiles.
Okay.
Wipe them off to the side.
Get the tiles out of the way. Just put them off against the wall.
And roll it back to you. So
So it's something we should do daily. You're saying to get him trying to piece together how to play the toys typically. Okay.
exactly, yeah. We want him to use those objects functionally.
Okay.
So we want him to be able to roll a car and roll a ball. And if you think about communication, it's very back and forth, right? We
Yeah.
call that reciprocity. So it's reciprocal interaction. I talk, then you talk. Then you say something, then I say something. And so fundamentally, we want to teach him rolling the ball back and forth. I roll the ball to you, you roll the ball back to me. Or I roll the car to you, you roll the car back to me.
Yeah.
So that's a fundamental kind of pre-language skill to try to introduce it back and forth. Now, if he's tantruming and not able to participate, you don't want to force it. But if there are opportunities throughout the day where you two can sit and help him learn to roll the ball back and forth, even if it's just a couple times and then lots of praise, that would be a good thing to try to do with him.
Okay.
So don't do it to the point of him having a tantrum and not getting any benefit of it. But like I said, if you get a couple turns in and then praise him and clap, and reward him, that would be perfect.
All right. Great. Yeah. Totally noted.
I wonder is it possible to watch him have a snack today? I don't know if I put that in my email to you. I apologize.
You
I
may
wonder
have
if we could give him a choice between two of his favorite foods, like.
He likes yogurt. Do you want him to actually take a spoon and eat out of the yogurt?
Cheerios would be great.
Cheerios and what else?
Yogurt, huh? He like yogurt.
No, she doesn't want to see him try yogurt, right?
That's fine. We can do Cheerios and yogurt as a choice.
Okay.
Can you tell me if you hear him say a ba? I thought I heard more D's, but I thought I might have heard a B in there.
Yeah, he'll say ba 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 sometimes.
Okay. What kind of yogurt does he have today?
Blueberry.
Good morning. How are you? It looked like it. Yeah. Good. You can hear me okay? Yes. And does that yogurt, is it completely smooth or does it have any chunks?
Maybe just the blueberry chunks, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Dad, take me through a typical day of eating. What's a typical breakfast?
His typical breakfast time.
And then, does he have a snack before lunch?
Does he have a snack before lunch?
No.
So you mix the foods together, and when he's hungry, he'll eat it. Yeah, I think I understand. She's saying that he mixes it together, but if he eats by himself, he prefers to just eat the rice.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Okay, and then does he eat any meat?
Not so much meat, but
Any chicken nuggets or anything like that?
She likes to mix in like beans with the rice, and he'll eat that.
Okay.
But he's not a big meat eater, no.
Okay. And do you are you all vegetarian or have any food cultural restrictions or anything?
I'm definitely not vegetarian. She's been eating meat more lately.
Okay.
No, before I like to eat vegetable.
I know, but you've been eating more meat lately, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So no, we're not really vegetarian.
Okay. And if Ryan isn't eating well, will Mom go ahead and feed him and put the spoon in his mouth for him?
No.
Okay.
I think Ryan has been attempting more often to use a spoon and a fork, but if that fails, he'll just take his hand and grab the food and put it in his own mouth.
Okay. And what does he like to drink? And how does he drink? What kind of a cup? Open cup? A cup with a spout? Bottle? Straw?
We usually give him bottled water. A cup, he can be kind of messy.
You mean like the Yeah. You mean like the commercial water bottle, right? Not a baby bottle.
No, just a regular commercial bottle. Yeah, like this. But we actually
Perfect.
put it in his mouth. We don't actually give it to him and let him drink it.
And so are you all at all concerned about his diet and how picky he is?
Maybe a little bit, but I mean, it could be a good thing. He doesn't take to like sweet stuff like candy and stuff. He doesn't even like it. He's all about vegetables and stuff, which is obviously a good problem to have, I guess, as opposed to the latter. But yeah, I fruits and vegetables for the most part.
Okay. So the reason I ask is because sometimes children with autism get very narrow in their diet. And so has he eliminated foods that he used to eat? So like he used to love strawberries and now he won't eat them. Are there any foods like that you can think of that he's eliminated?
Can you think of any food that he used to like that he doesn't eat anymore?
Well, so Dad, it's okay. It's just something to be on the lookout for.
Alright.
So sometimes kids with autism get very picky and selective. And so if he starts dropping out his favorite fruits and vegetables, it's not likely he'll bring them back into his diet. And that's when there's more of a concern, and we would want to intervene and help you do something about that. It's possible some kids get down to 5, 4, or 3 foods, and that's all they eat. They will only eat yogurt, Cheerios, and water, and nothing else. So just for your own knowledge, if that starts to happen, that's more of a concern.
Yeah, I don't.
The other thing that can be concerning. Okay.
I don't see that happening because actually there's been some new fruits that she has given him lately that he likes and he'll keep eating it. So I think he's open to eating new things.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
The other thing to keep a lookout for is being brand specific. So he will only eat that one brand of blueberry yogurt and he won't eat any others. Or if he likes pizza, he may only eat, one brand of pizza. And just kids can get very ritualistic in the way they eat. So say you cook him, I don't know, say the rice gets burnt a little bit and, or is too chewy. They get really picky and won't eat if it looks different or, you know what I mean? If it's not the same way every time.
Yeah, so I haven't seen that
So those are all just things to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, I haven't seen that as a big
Okay,
issue, except maybe a couple times we went to a restaurant and the rice was different and he didn't like that.
Okay. Right into a bagel or a piece of pizza and.
Well, wait a second. Does he chew into apples?
Chew apple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does that.
He
Okay.
eat apple. He eat apple. But he
Well, and he chewed his Cheerios a
Yeah.
little.
yeah.
I completely understand what Mom's saying. I've seen this a lot.
Okay.
And I bet he doesn't chew his rice and vegetables very much. I bet they're soft enough he can swallow them
Okay.
without a lot of chewing. How about toothbrushing? Does he allow you all to put the toothbrush in and brush his teeth?
Oh, he very bad about toothbrush. He just chew in it. When I take him, he just chew and he don't let me do it for him.
Has he been to a dentist?
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just I've neglected that part. That's definitely my fault.
It's been hard since COVID to.
Yeah.
Think
I
about that
meant to
too.
get around to doing it by the time he turned around too, but then the COVID happened and now I look like a real scumbag for not taking him yet.
No, you're fine. I guess I just would recommend it once
Yeah.
things settle down, especially if she's having a hard time brushing his teeth.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm just looking through my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything.
Depends what mood he's in, but sure, he's done that before.
Okay. Alright, let me take a look at my paperwork here. Do you feel like I've seen a good sample of his behavior today?
For sure. I think you have a general idea what's going on, and I don't think we've left too much out.
Bring water, baby.
If I think of anything later, maybe I'll just email it.
Okay. Does he do any whining? Like if he wants something and can't tell you, does he whine?
I think the only times he really whines are when it's overly obvious why he's whining. Like he doesn't just suddenly whine and you're like you have no idea what he's whining about. It's usually instantaneous and obvious why he's whining. I don't know if that answers it or not, but okay.
When does he laugh? Does he laugh obviously he laughs when you tickle him, right?
Yes.
And I saw that a little bit when Mom did.
Yeah, he will laugh just like out of the blue.